Project Hail Mary early reactions have been released, and to say the least, they're looking tremendous. Let's get right into this. So to begin, if you don't know, Project Hail Mary is coming out, was it March 20th, if I'm not wrong? And so we're still about a month away. And guess what? Amazon decided, you know what? We're going to have people see the movie early on. It seems like they did quite a few screenings, to be honest, of the movie already. And especially last night, I don't know if it was one screening or if it was multiple. It seemed like multiple, honestly, with the amount of people that watched it, that got invited to kind of, I guess, view it as like a critic or so. A whole bunch of content creators, etc. But the whole point was that they lifted the embargo yesterday. So after the people watched the movie, they were able to put out the early reactions, also spoiler free. Just kind of, very vague intentionally because they can't talk spoilers, but give their general thoughts about the film itself. And man, everyone is really saying it's tremendous. It's more than tremendous. A masterpiece, perfect. Those are the type of level stuff that we're hearing being heard said about the movie. And just a quick rundown of what my thoughts are about the movie. I have no experience with the book. Going into this fresh, all I really know is the general plot of the movie per se, and also the relationship between Ryan Gosling and Rocky, if I'm not wrong. So that's all I really know. But man, I've been excited for this movie for so long, and the more and more closer we get to it, I've just been more and more hype about it. And now with this news, I'm like, oh my god, this is great. This movie is looking like, if it's true what these people are saying, because gotta keep in mind the bias, but man, it just has to be great. The amount of people are saying it has to be great. Not even great. It has to be close to a classic or masterpiece. The amount of people are saying that it's not good. So I don't feel like that many people are saying it, just because. It's gotta be true. Honestly, it's gotta be true. So we're gonna get into these reviews here, and just read them, and I'll give you my thoughts about them. Try to pick out some content creators that I know of, and let's get into it. So the first one here is from Brandon Davis. You guys probably know him, but he said Project Hail Mary is the best movie I've seen this year. Masterpiece. So big words right there. Literally masterpiece. That is insane. When you say a masterpiece, this is saying honestly, you think of what genre defining stuff, right? What else would you think? Definitely would have to be one of the films of the decade, right? Stuff like that. So when you hear someone and Brent Davis, he is usually my opinions align with him. So at least for me, I'm like, okay, this is a good sign. This is a good sign here. But it's insane to think about. This movie's a gem. This movie's just a gem. It's been low-key kind of like a hidden gem in a way. But yeah, this is insane to think about. I really hope Ryan Gosling, he gets praise at the Oscars. This movie definitely will perform good at the box office. It's gonna get the Oscar buzz as well. It's gonna rack up awards, whatever nominations, whatever you call it. This movie's gonna have it all. The reception, everything. So yeah, man, I'm just excited for Ryan Gosling. That's all it is. Fellow Canadian, I'm just so happy for him. That's all I can really say. And the fact that we're getting a special type of movie like this, it just warms my heart, especially because it's based around humanity and stuff like that, etc. But besides the point, then he follows up by saying the visuals delivered here are tremendously innovative, bending IMAX to its maximum capabilities. So this is another thing that I heard. I didn't really know that much about it. Also, I knew the visuals, they're astounding. What can I say? But I didn't know that they were kind of, I guess, embarking on a new technological aspect. So that's another interesting point of it. Because not only is they're saying the movie itself really good, etc., and obviously the visuals are part of it, but the story, everything else, obviously that's super good. But I don't know, the fact that even the visuals on top of it, the visuals are also I guess genre defining as well in a way for IMAX, right? That's another insane layer to it. I wish I could watch an IMAX. It's looking like I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately. But still, even with that, just watching on a normal screen, whatever, Ultra AVX, it still should be good, honestly. But yeah, I wish I could watch an IMAX because it'd be insane. It'd be absolutely insane. And then he says, it's unrelentingly creative and rocks the ideas of connection and humanity. Brilliant movie. And like I said, we've been hearing a lot about the humanity thing as it is beforehand, but yeah, like it has everything you really want for a movie, I guess, to be a masterpiece, perfect, genre defying, all the aspects. It's literally technologically advanced, right? It's literally advancing the genre, technologically speaking. And on top of that, very, very creative movie, obviously centered around humanity. Like what I'm trying to say is all the elements that it needs, and especially at a time right now, man, I feel that's part of the reason why I love Superman. Like obviously Superman wasn't like wasn't getting the type of praise that Project Hail Mary is getting by any means, but the fact that we need a lot more movies that are especially, first of all, bright, colorful like these, and also that bring you hope, faith, humanity, right? So I feel that's the common theme here, and also people love Superman. People are obviously loving this movie as well. So yeah, this is great to see. And then here's the next one. It's from Patrick, another great content creator, and he said Project Hail Mary is one of the greatest space adventure films of all time. Of all time. Like, this is what I'm talking about. These are the type of like statements we're getting. Okay, so like if anyone's saying these people were paid, bro, it can't be these many people that were paid. I refuse to believe that. No. Okay, that is just pure cope. If you saw a few people saying it, and then the rest of people were saying something else, I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They might have been paid, but no, like literally everyone is saying not only positive things about the movie, but like things like this movie is goated. That's what they're saying. Like this is one of the like best movies. Well, I'm not gonna say ever, but like it's gonna be like a classic movie. That type of stuff. Movie of the decade. Best movie of like, you know, the sci-fi genre, whatever you want to call it. Like that's the type of statements we're getting here. Like this is huge. This movie's gonna be huge. I still feel like just maybe the general public might not understand that yet, but man, once this movie comes out, people are gonna obviously go to Rotten Tomatoes, etc., look at the critic score reception, and make a decision based off of that. They're gonna see this movie's, man, like the box office opening weekend for it's already gonna be pretty big. I think it's what last time I checked, it's supposed to be like 150 million plus. That's gonna definitely gonna open up even bigger. I'm telling you, it's gonna be insane. And then he says, it's gorgeous, full of heart, and Gosling is spectacular. He gave his all to this one, and you'll be in awe. And that's another thing I've heard, that Ryan Gosling, he didn't phone it in. I don't know why some people thought he was going to phone it in. I have no clue why. Ryan Gosling, he's a goated actor, great actor. But he's gonna get his due here. I feel like he's low key in the community. We know he's goated, but man, to the masses, this is it. Like this is what I'm getting from this is that his performance in this movie could arguably go down as best ever. That's what I'm getting. A career best performance here. So, you know what I mean? Best best actor, best lead, you know what I mean? But you know, yeah, that's far off, but this is definitely gonna be an Oscar movie. That's all I'm saying. I've already said that earlier in the video. It has to be. I'd be surprised if this movie somehow didn't get like Best Picture. If it doesn't get Best Picture, I'd be surprised the way people are saying this stuff about the movie. Then again, we have to watch the movie for ourselves and see. But yeah, it's looking like this movie is it. It's it. And obviously another thing about the visuals themselves, that is expected. That's what everyone's saying as well. The visuals are insane. Obviously, we have, you know, it's going to be good at cinematography as well. That's expected. And then, yeah, Laura Miller as well. Ryan Gosling. This has everything you need. And then he closed the statement by saying, if you've fallen out of love with going to the movies, I promise this one will win you back. And this is what I mean. In my reviews, I usually talk about, at the end of it, I say, if you only go to one movie or a couple of movies a year, I usually say, oh, you shouldn't go to this one. Or you should. And this is one of the ones where, say you can only go watch one movie this year. This would be the one, right? It's on that level. I'm guessing a lot of people are going to have this as not only their favorite movie of the year, but also maybe their favorite movie of all time, right? Maybe some young people, right? Younger people, maybe even someone like me, my age. I might have this as my favorite movie ever. I don't know. Okay, like I know it sounds crazy, but this is literally the type of movie it is. I know I keep on saying that, but That's literally what it is. And lastly, we'll go over this. These are kind of general statements that are being stated about Project Hail Mary. After the press screening of Project Hail Mary, the reactions are insane. People are calling it a masterpiece. One of the greatest space adventures of all time. Best movie of the year. Epic cinematic achievement. Critics are praising Gosling, the emotional core, and Rocky is stealing hearts. Like, what else needs to be said? What more needs to be said about this movie? Besides, we're in for a treat. We're in for a treat. If I somehow by the off chance absolutely like hate this movie, despise it, or doesn't resonate with me, or I'm like, oh, you know what? I come out of the movie being like, oh, it's alright. I might shed a tear. I might cry. I might genuinely cry if I don't like this movie. Not only because the movie's getting hyped up, but the fact that I was already excited for this movie as it is. Like, I would be so disappointed if I didn't like this movie. But I almost give that like a 0% chance. Because even the movies that people say are not so good, I end up still having at least some level of enjoyment out of those. So, yeah, this movie, if this movie is actually as good as people are saying it is, which I have no doubt is true, then I'm going to be having a blast. Like, if you think people here are over-exaggerating, overhyping it, liking it too much or something, loving it, I'd probably be even more than that after watching it. Just me personally. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think down below. How excited are you to watch Project Hail Mary? Or are you even going to watch it? And maybe after this, are you going to watch this? Or watch it after everything you've heard in this video? Yeah. Honestly, this might make a lot of people go watch it if they weren't already. Right? And because, as a theatrical release. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.